Hi guys, welcome to Life is for the Living. Today's topic is about importance of hydration, or simply put, importance of drinking water. Now, many a times we've had a visit to the doctor, and then you're told you're not taking enough water, or you're told you need to, take a certain amount of water, but the doctor might not even tell you the reason as to why. Just tells you take water, but then you're not even told maybe what times you should take water, or how should you take your water. So today we're going to look at all, some of the reasons as to why it's important to take water, and then we're going to look at what are the signs that you might not be taking water, or what are some of the indicators that you might be dehydrated. And then we're also going to look at the benefits that you reap from adequate hydration. And then we're also going to look at ways in which you can make yourself drink enough water, if you're the kind of person that probably you either forget, or you just can't drink water for whatever reason, right? And then also when you it's appropriate for you to take water. Now, before we continue, I want to give a shout out to one of our subscribers by the name Maureen Sunday. Maureen, thank you for your support, thank you for sharing our content, and thank you for always leaving a comment. Now, let's look at some of the reasons as to why it's important to hydrate. Now, most of our body functions are controlled, by water, because actually two-thirds of our body is just water. Now, it's very important that we maintain this level balance of water in our body, otherwise our body will stop functioning normally. What are some of these body functions that require water? Ever stop to think about the food we eat and how the digestion takes place? Yes, water is one of the things that aid in smooth digestion. Otherwise you start having problems like being bloated. And then also we need water for the proper functioning of the kidneys. Otherwise you end up with problems like kidney stones. You also need enough water so that even for nutrients to be able to be transported to various parts of your body. You need water to regulate temperature, heat in your body. Actually through sweating you might be able to cool down your body. You need water to lubricate your joints. There are people who always have like cracky joints. Sometimes when you bend your joints you feel pain. It's because maybe you're not hydrating enough. You also need water to expel a lot of waste from your body. Yeah. So through either the digestive system, or through just the skin, those are ways in which wastes are expelled out of the body. But what are some of the signs that you might not be drinking enough water? Now, one of the easier ways to know that you might be dehydrated is by looking at the color of your urine. Normally, a well hydrated person, the urine is always like, you know, light yellowish, in color. But then if the hue is darker, or maybe it's like amberish, it means you might be dehydrated. That's a sign. So it's a sign that you need to take water more on the often. Also, sometimes even lack of, you know, going to the bathroom, it's a very important, process in a human body. So if let's say you don't visit the bathroom, then it might be a sign that you are dehydrated. Or sometimes you feel thirsty. Most of the time it means maybe you're not drinking enough water you know and then there are some symptoms that actually you might experience, like dizziness, lightheadedness. You might feel like fatigue, joint pains. These are some of the indicators that you might not be drinking enough water. Sometimes you just have like a dry mouth, or even you don't even have the ability to shed a tear. you know that's an indication of less water in your body. All right, so what are some of the benefits of we reap from drinking water and drinking it right? Now, for people who, let's say, maybe want to lose weight, water is one way in which it can be able to aid in loss of excess weight. How does it do this? Now, sometimes whenever you're feeling hungry, sometimes it's just not always hunger. Sometimes you find maybe it's just thirst that is manifested in, a way of hunger. So if you drink water, then again you might find maybe the hunger goes away. So that's one way in which you can be able to keep your calories down. And then also, you're supposed to drink water like maybe an hour before your major meal, before mealtime. So that way you'll be able to eat less food compared to like if you just eat food and then maybe decide to drink water later, you might not even have enough space for water to go into your system. Another benefit of drinking enough water is it keeps your energy levels, on the optimum. Now, whenever your body is well hydrated, your body organs, the body will function at its peak, and then you feel more energetic than when your body or your cells are dehydrated. Now, again, drinking water helps to, just maintain the skin in a healthy way. You're likely to have a radiating skin compared to somebody who is dehydrated, because your skin, if you don't drink enough water, your skin will be dry and flaky. Yeah, and I'm so sure we don't want that. And then another benefit of drinking enough water is it improves your brain performance. Remember, we have different systems in your body. Of course, you have the digestive system, you have the nervous system. All these kind of system are based on a central point where your brain coordinates all these functions. So if your body is not well hydrated, then you find some body organs will not work properly. So it means your brain performance is not at its optimum, right? So you need to drink enough water so that your brain performance can be improved. It also helps with the concentration. The other vlog we did was about, just the previous vlog was about importance of drinking water when maybe you're studying. That also helps to keep your body healthy. So, and then also we've talked about things like it helps to prevent things like formation of kidney stones. Yeah, when you drink enough water, at least it keeps your kidneys healthy. And then it also lowers joint aches and pains. Now, so in as much as we're talking about the benefits, so when and how should we drink water? Now, if you're somebody who, let's say, forgets to drink water, there we have apps for that. You can actually set reminders, like maybe hourly reminders of when you can take water. And then also you can regulate, let's say if you're taking on an hourly reminder, don't just be drinking a lot of water at a go. I think I had explained that in our previous vlog. I'll actually keep the tag the vlog up here, just ways in which you can be able to you don't drink water just all of it at a go. You need to take in sips. All right. Now, let's say you have an hourly reminder, or always keep a bottle of water with you. For instance, they say, okay, different bodies have different, water requirements, but then they say like take maybe 8 glasses of water a day. So what I do personally, I'm one of those people who keep forgetting to keep count of how much water say I take. So what I do is I have a big bottle that I fill water in, that I know by the end of the day I'm supposed to have completed that water. So whenever I move, my bottle moves with me. So that way I'm not like I don't forget, and I make sure I stay hydrated. Now, another way to be able to drink water and drink it right is like you have to drink water first thing when you wake up in the morning, before you even brush your teeth, before you even think of what you're taking for breakfast. Think over it, over a glass of water. Drink some water, so that, remember, your body is just from a state of rest. There's a lot of body processes that were taking place at night. Now you've woken up in the morning, and actually even at night you sweat when you're sleeping, so you lose water even when you're sleeping. So it's very important that in the morning you jumpstart your system with water. Now, with that said, all right, when like how can you make your body, accept to take water, especially for people who have a problems with, taking water. They say the water is not tasty, or they, you know so these are some of the tips and ways in which you can, introduce water into your system. Let's say if you don't like taking cold water, take warm water. Yeah, you can actually in the morning take a glass of warm water with a squeeze of lemon, or you can actually take a room temperature water with a squeeze of lemon, or you can overnight you can soak some drinking water with some mint and some cucumber. That helps to keep, put some flavor in the water, and it also helps to detoxify your body. All right, but it's not advisable to always take, like to be taking very very cold water. It also affects, and shocks your system. So try to keep your, the temperatures of your water like either at room temperature, or take warm water, so that you also again don't, solidify fats in your body, or keep, making your body, undergo some stresses because of just very cold water. And also, in as much as we're saying it's important to hydrate, don't drink too much water. So, as I said, yes, it's important to take water, but in moderation. So, take it in sips throughout the day. So, maybe to wrap it up, we've said it's important to take water in the morning when you wake up. You can, and then take maybe a glass of water like an hour before your meals, and then you can sip a little bit of water with your meals, and then also after you finish eating, wait for about an hour, and then you can take water. And then it's very important to take water before you go to bed. According to research, actually most of the people who suffer, heart attacks, it's because they don't drink water when going to sleep. Sometimes you see someone went to sleep and they were healthy and they never woke up. All right, unless maybe there's another issue that, the person had with their health, but some research has shown that just not drinking water can cause a heart attack. So before you jump into that bed, before you cover yourself with that duvet, kindly remember to take some water. Always keep a glass of water, by your nightstand, so that in case you need water, it's not, far. You can always reach it at whatever time. And if you drink your water right, then you won't have problems, with some of, you don't have to go to the doctor more often, and the doctor will stop telling you drink enough water, because actually your system will just show that you're well hydrated. All right, I hope this vlog has helped someone. Until next time, bye bye.